Warning chanting, page 2 in the book. Yoso Bhagava Arham Sama Sambuddho Swakato Yena Bhagavata Dhammo Supatipanno Yasya Bhagavato Savak Sangho Tamayam Bhagavanta Sadhammam Sasangham Imehi Sakari Iyatharha Aropitehi Abhipujayama Sadhuno Bhanti Bhagava Suchira Harinibhutopi Pachima Janata Nukampamanasa Ime Sakari Dugat Panakar Bhute Patiganatu Amhakam Divrata Hitaya Sukhaya Arhan Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavan Abhivade Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savak Sangham Namami Handmayam Buddhasya Bhagavato Pubbabhag Namkaram Karomasi Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arhato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arhato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arhato Sambuddhassa Handmayam Buddhavituthim Karomasi Yoso Tathagato Ma Sambuddho Vidyacharan Sampanno Sugato Lokavidu Anuttaro Purusdhammasarathi Sattadi Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Yo imam lokam sadevakam samarakam sabrakam sasamana brahmani bhajan sadevam manusam sainam abhinya sachikatva pavedesi Yo dhammam desisi Adi Kalyanam Machi Kalyanam Pariyosana Kalyanam Satham Savyanjanam Kevala Paripunyam Parisuddha Brahmacharyam Pakasesi Tamaham Bhagavantam Abhipujya Tamaham Bhagavantam Sirsanamami Handmayam Dhammabhituthim Karomasi Yoso Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditthiko Akaliko Ehi Passiko Opanayiko Vachattam Veditabbo Vinyuhiti Tamaham Dhammam Abhipujayami Tamaham Dhammam Sirsa Namam हन्मयं संगाविभूतिं करोमसे योऽसो सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो उजुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो न्यायपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो नीचिपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो यदिदं चत्तारि पुरुष निअट्ठ पुरुष पुद्गला एष भगवतो सावक संघो आहुनेयो पाहुनेयो दक्षिणे अंजलि करणीयो अनुत्तरं पुण्यक्षेत्रं लोकसाथी तमहं संघम् अभिपूजयामि तमहं संघं शिरसा नमामि। हन्दमयं रतनतय प्रणाम गाथा यो चैव संवेग परिकीर्तन पाठं च भणामसि बुद्धो सुशुद्धो करुणा महन्नवो योचन्त शुद्ध बरक लोचनो वन्दामि बुद्धम् अहम् आदरेण तं धम्मोपदीपो यतः सत्नो यो मग्गपाकामत भिन्नको लोकुत्तरो यो च तदत्तदीपनो वन्दामि धम्मम् आदरितं संघो सुखेताभ्यतिकेत संयुतो यो दिट्ठ संतो सुगतानुबोधको लोलपहीनो अरियो सुमेधसो वन्दामि संघम् अहम् आदरेण तं पुण्यं मया यं मम सबुपद्दवा माहोन्तु ते तस्य आवसिद्धया इद तथागतो लोके उपन्नो अर्हन् सम्मा सम्बुद्धो धम्मो च देशितो निया को उपसमिको परिनिब्बानिको संबोधगामि सुगतपवेदितो मयन्तं धम्मं श्रुत्वा एवं जानाम जातिपि दुःखा जरापि दुःखा मरणमपि दुःखं शोक परिदेव दुःख दो मनस उपायासापि दुःखा अप्येहि संपयोगो दुःखो येहि विपयोगो दुःखो यमपीच्छं न लभति तमपि दुःखं संखित्तेन पंचुपादानखंदा दुःखा से यथीनं रूपपादानखंदो वेदनोपादानखंदो संयोपादानखंदो संघारोपादानखंदो विज्ञान उपादानखंदो ये संपरिज्ञाय धर्मानो सो भगवा एवं बहुलं सावके विनेति एवं भागा च पनस्य भगवतो सावकेषु अनुशासनी बहुला पवत्तति रूपम अनित्यं वेदना अनित्या संज्ञा अनित्या संखारा अनित्या विज्ञानम अनित्या रूपम अनत्ता वेदना अनत्ता संज्ञा अनत्ता संखारा अनत्ता विज्ञानम अनत्ता सब्बे संखारा अनित्या सब्बे धम्मा अनत्ताति ते मयम् ऊति नाम जातिया जरा मरणेन सुखे परिदेवे दो मनस्ये उपायासे दुःखोतिना दुःखपरिता अप्येव नामिमस्य केवलस्य दुःखकन्दस्य अन्तक्रिया पञ्यायेताति चिरपरिनिब्बुतमपि तं भगवन्तं शरणं गता धम्मं च संघं च तस्य भगवतो शासनं यथा सति यथा बलं मनसि करोम अनुपटिपजाम सासानोपटिपत्ति इमस्य केवलस्य दुःखकन्दस्य अन्त्यक्रियाय संवदतु।
Connected to 1 plus 3G. Connected to 1 plus 3G. Connected to 1 plus 3G.
अब धम्मपद का चौथा चैप्टर पुष्पवर्ग सुनेंगे।
Koimang paṭhaving vijessati amalokang ca imang sadevakang ko dhamma padang sudesitang kusalo pubbhamiva pacessati sekho paṭhaving vijessati amalokang ca imang sadevakang sekho dhamma padang sudesitang kusalo pubbhamiva pacessati bhenupamang kayamimang viditva marici dhammang abhisambudhano cettvana marassa papuppakani adassanang macchurajassa gacche pubbhani heva pacinang tang vyasatta manasang arang suttangamang mahoghovu macchuvadaya gacchati pubbhani heva pacinang tang vyasatta manasang narang atitang eva kamesu antako kurute vasang yathapi bhamaro puphang vannagandhang ahetayang paleti rasa madaya evangami muni chare na paresang vilomani na paresang kata katang attanova avikheya katani akatani ca yathapi rucirang puphang vannavantang agandhakang evang subhasitha vacha apalahoti akuppato yathapi rucirang puphang vannavantang sugandhakang evang subhasitha vacha saphala hoti sakubbato yathapi puphara simha kairamala gune bahu evang jathena maccena කත්තබ්බං කුසලං බහුං න පුප්පගන්ධෝ පටිවාතමේති න චන්දනං තකර මල්ලිකාවා සතංච ගන්ධෝ පටිවාතමේති සබ්බා දිසා සප්පුරිසෝ පවායති චන්දනං තගරං වාපි උප්පලං අථවස්සිකී ඒතේ සංගන්ධ ජාතානං සීල ගන්ධෝ අනුත්තරෝ අපමත්තෝ අයං ගන්ධෝ යායං තකර චන්දනං යෝච සීල වතං ගන්ධෝ වාති දේවේසු උත්තමෝ තේසං සංපන්න සීලානං අපමාද විහාරිණං සම්මදඤ්ඤා විමුක්තානං මාරෝ මග්ගං වින්දති යථා සංකාර ධානස්මින් උජ්ජිතස්මින් මහාපතේ පදුමං තත්ථ ජායේත සුචිගන්ධං මනෝරමං එවං සංඛාර භූතේසු අන්ධ භූතේ පුතුජනේ අතිරෝචති පඤ්ඤාය සම්මා සම්බුද්ධ ශාවකෝ සාධු සාධු साधु
हम इसका हिंदी अनुवाद करेंगे।
उफ़्फ़वग्गो कोइमं पथविं विचेससति यमलोकञ्च इमं सदेवकं कोधं पदं सुदेशितं कुशलोपुफ़्फमिव पचेसति। कौन विजयी इस पृथ्वी पर, यमलोक देवताओं पर, कौन खोजेगा धर्म पथ सुआख्यात, कुशल माली यों खोजे फूल उपयुक्त। सेको पथविं विचेससति यमलोकं च इमं सदेवकं सेको धम्मपदं सुदेशितं कुशलोपुफ़्फमिव पचेसति। आर्य शिष्य विजयी होगा इस पृथ्वी पर, यमलोक देवताओं पर। आर्य शिष्य खोजेगा धर्म पथ सुआख्यात, कुशल माली यों खोजे फूल उपयुक्त। फेणोपमं कायमिमं विदित्वा मरीचिधम्मम् अभिसम्बुधानो छित्त्वा मारस्य पफुक्कानि अदसनं मच्चु राजस्य गच्छे। जो जाने शरीर नश्वर झाग समान, सारहीन मृग तृष्णा समान, काटे मार के फूलों के बाण, जाए जहाँ मृत्युराज सके न जान। उफ़्फ़ानि हेव पचिनन्तं व्यासत्त मनसं नरं सूतं गामं महोगोव मच्चु आदाय गच्छति। जिसका मन इंद्रिय भोगों को ढूंढे, जैसे कोई फूल चुन चुन कर तोड़े, मृत्यु उसे उठा ले जाती ऐसे, बाढ़ सोते हुए गांव को जैसे। उफ़्फ़ानि हेव पचिनन्तं व्यासत्तं मनसं नरम् अतीतम एव कामेषु अंतको कुरुते वसम। जिसका मन इंद्रिय भोगों को ढूंढे, जैसे कोई फूल चुन चुन कर तोड़े, मृत्यु से कर लेती वश में कामनाएं यद्यपि अतृप्त मन में। यथापि भमरो पुष्पं वर्णगंधं हीठयं पलेति रसमादाय एवं गामे मुनिचरे। जैसे भंवरा ले रस फलों से बिन छेड़े गंध आकार, गांव में करे विचरण मुनि इस प्रकार। न परसं विलोमानि न परेशं कथाकथम् अत्तनोव अवेख्येय कथानि अकथानि च। देख न पर दोष को, कर्म करणीय अकरणीय, देख अपने कर्मों को, है करणीय अकरणीय। यथापि रुचिरं पुष्पं वर्णवन्तं अगन्धकम् एवं सुभाषिता वाचा अफला होती अकुबतो। जैसे हो पुष्प रंग बिरंगा, सुंदर पर गंध विहीन, निष्फल हो सुभाषित वचन, आचरण न हो समीचीन। यथापि रुचिरं पुष्पं वर्णवन्तं सुगन्धकम् एवं सुभाषिता वाचा सफला होती कुबतो। जैसे हो पुष्प रंग बिरंगा, सुंदर सुगंध नक्षीण, सफल हो सुभाषित वचन, आचरण जब समीचीन। यथापि पुष्पराशिम्मा कैरा माला गुणे बहु एवं जातेन मच्चेन कतबं कुशलं बहुम्। जैसे फूलों की राशि से मालाएं बन सके बहुत, जीने पर मर्त्य प्राणी भी कुशल कर्म कर सके बहुत। न पुष्पगंधो पटिवातमेति न चंदनं तगर मल्लिका वा सतं च गंधो पटिवातमेति सब्बा दिशा सपुरिसो पवायति। वायु विपरीत, न पुष्प सुगंध, न चंदन तगर मल्लिका की जाति, सत्पुरुष कीर्ति सब दिशा में फैलती, संत कीर्ति वायु विपरीत भी जाती। चंदन तगरम वापि उपलम अथ वसिक्की एतेषां गन्धजातानं शीलगंधो अनुत्तरो। हो सुगंध चंदन, तगर कमल या वसकी की, सभी गंधों में है अद्वितीय सुगंधशीलों की। अपमत्तो अयं गंधो खायं तगर चंदनम यो च शीलवंत गंधो वाति देवेषु उत्तमो। तगर चंदन से निकलती हल्की है वह गंध, देवों तक जा पहुंचती शीलवान की उत्तम गंध। ते संपन्न शीलानम् अपमादविहारिणं सम्मदया विमुक्तानं मारोमगं न विन्दति। शील संपन्न प्रमाद रहित करते विहार, सम्यक ज्ञानी विमुक्त न का मार्ग न जाने मार्ग। यथा संगारठानस्मिन् उज्झितस्मिन् महापथे पद्मं तत् जायेथ शुचिगंधं मनोरमम्। सड़क पर फेंके कूड़े के ढेर में उगे पद्म मनोरम पवित्र सुगंधवान। एवं संघार भूतेषु अंधभूते पुथुजने अतिरोचति पन्याय सम्मा संबुद्ध सावको। कूड़े सदृश मूढ़ सांसारिकों में चमके सम्यक संबुद्ध का श्रावक प्रज्ञावान।
We'll now listen to the guided meditation with Ajahn Sumedho. The reflection is titled Unenlightened Personalities.
Well, this morning chanting is monastery is what you do every day to remember, reflect the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So this, like a religious convention, is to be used, it's a reminder. And the world gets us scattered, and we get spread out over all the kinds of problems, worries of family, society, and therefore a religious convention is to remind us, a remembrance. So religious symbols, like these images, tankas and so forth, you can just see them aesthetically, whether you think they're beautiful or not, or judging it from Western attitude about aesthetics. You can criticize them, you can think they're all rubbish, or you can believe they're sacred and have holy energies within them, or you can project anything you want onto them. But I find skillful use of them is icons or reminders. So there's just this simple word Buddha, a Buddha Rupa, Bhutto, over years, over 40 years of Bhutto, of Buddha. That word itself immediately brings me, no matter how scattered I might be in the present, just the image, Buddha image, or the word Buddha or Bhutto. It's a way of using a word, that to center, to remind yourself, to remember. So sati, mine was a kind of remembering, here and now, apparent here and now, timeless. The Dhamma is here and now. It's not about finding it in the future. Buddha is here and now, Dhamma is here and now, Sangha is here and now. These are not meant to be ceremonial habits or just ideas of, some kind of abstractions or energies or projecting onto these words all kinds of different meanings, but to use them so they actually help remind you. Awake here and now, seeing, knowing Dhamma rather than being caught up in one's personal scenario. And the value of a religious tradition is that it can be used skillfully. It can be perfunctory or used as just some kind of intellectual thing, some kind of custom, cultural habit. Or we can have the view that all religions are rubbish, we don't need them, we just need to be mindful. And that's another view and opinion. So there's all kinds of, you can have the view, you have to be a Buddhist to get enlightened, or you don't need images, conventions, just be awake and aware. These are true but not right kind of statements. So in wisdom, how to skillfully use what's available. Like at this time, this particular convention, Theravada Buddhism, this is what's available now. How to use it for awareness, not for reinforcing personality, views, opinions, attachments. It's not to make you into devout Theravadan Buddhists or, it's not a missionary effort to convert you or to condition you, but learning how to use something, a convention, a form for awakening. As a reminder. So now just sit there and observe the way it is. At this moment, how the feeling, the mood, state of mind you're in at this moment, just to be the observer of it. Whatever, if it's peaceful, confused, busy, still, whatever, is not the issue. Just be the Buddho, knowing the Dhamma. Be the one who knows the knowing of the Dhamma. No longer, and seeing that the person with the problem is a creation that you create into your consciousness. Now, a mood or the state of mind or the citta and cittanupassana, the third foundation of mindfulness, is observing this energetic feeling. So it's not, you don't even have to name it. It doesn't, we always think nothing's real unless we give it a name. We define it and label it in some way. But as you are well aware, that moods, sometimes they're not, you can't define them or give an accurate description with words on your state of mind, but you know what it is. Say emotionally, or the mood, the citta is like this at this moment, is like this. Maybe you have no way of telling anyone or defining it, but you can know it. And so this is direct knowing. It's like this. And you can also see your thinking mind, your intellect coming in to make comments about it, whether it's a good mood, a bad mood, peaceful or confused. You know, you want to, there's this always wanting to define, to name, to label, make it real on the conceptual level because you don't trust the intuitive sense. The culture, the society we come from, does not trust intuition. It tends to trust analysis, reason and logic. So if you can reasonably understand your emotions, is oftentimes a confusing state we find ourselves to analyze our emotions, find out why I feel like this, whose fault is it that I have these type of feelings, what can I do to deal with these feelings. It's all about me and mine, my feelings, what should or shouldn't be. And then wanting to figure them out, to put them into a context of being reasonable, analytical. But emotions are not reasonable. You know, they cannot never be reasonable emotions. Reason is about thinking. Thinking is not feeling. Thoughts have no sensitivity whatsoever. So when you're attached to thinking, you lose your sensitivity. You can be. That's why people that are gifted with, with great thinking abilities, oftentimes don't feel very much, because their whole world is based on concepts, ideas, creation, human creations that may be very intelligent, very reasonable, but does any of your thoughts, do they have any feelings at all? Mine don't. Because feeling is not thinking. It's not about thinking. It's this way. It arises and ceases according to the conditions. Whether I'm happy, feeling happy on top of the world depends on the conditions for that feeling to arise. You know, it's not some kind of personal, I should be happy and on top of the world as a continuous state of mind. But life is this continuous experience of changing conditions, so you can't sustain happiness as a permanent experience. But you can be aware. Its awareness is self-sustaining. It's not personal, and you're aware of the conditions as they change. So now this awareness, sati, sampajanya, embracing awareness. So try to get a feeling for this. Notice this is open, receptive, listening, attention, but not necessarily choosing any object, just this wide embracing openness, receptivity. It's a relaxed state. You're not trying to get or find anything, it's an immanent reality of just trusting, opening, receiving life here and now. Now in its open, receptive awareness, then things will come into consciousness, like you can choose just noticing the body, the sitting posture, kind of noticing the sensations that you're experiencing just in the level of touch as your clothes touch your skin, or your hands or feet, things like this, just bringing into consciousness the reality of this body's like this, its feeling, its subtle feelings, because a lot of feeling that the body has is not particularly extreme. Yeah. Pleasure, pain, but then there's neutral feeling. Allows you to just receive your body as it is. It's not about, how well you sit or whatever, but not to create it some kind of personal thing, but it's like this. The body sitting like this. So now when I do this, I feel the pressure of sitting, the body sitting on this cushion, where my hands, feet, knees, spine, and aware of tensions maybe, or maybe you're tensing up or forcing. You're aware, but don't even try to change that. It's not about noticing tensions to get rid of them. It's just being the knowing. It's like this tension, physical tensions like this. Receiving it as it is. Pain or discomfort as it is. Not about getting rid of it, but receiving it in this wide, expansive, conscious awareness. Uncritical. Then there's the breath. This is happening here and now, breathing in, inhaling, exhaling. Now with Anapanasati you can tranquilize consciousness just by concentrating on the breathing. It's samatha practice, which is skillful, as a way of calming. But right now, don't try to calm anything or get anything, but just be observing, be the knowing of inhalings like this, exhalings like this. So the way it is, it's like this is a thought, but it's pointing. It's reminding you not that you're just receiving. You're not criticizing. It's not the way it is in a kind of resigned, negative resignation to misery. You can say, well, that's the way it is. Life is terrible. You just have to accept that life is a miserable experience. That's the way it is. That's not it. It's not negative resignation to misery or to anything, but it's a reminder that at this moment, whatever you're feeling, whether happy, sad, bored, sleepy, confused, angry, greedy, frightened, fed up, or whatever, is the way it is. It's like this. The suchness, or as-isness, is this like this. So like this, the way it is reminding you to just observe, be the Buddho, knowing the Dhamma, rather than a person with, that has feelings and owns to the feelings and the conditions and judges, criticizes, identifies, attaches to it. So in the scriptures, the Pali scriptures, the Buddha, after his enlightenment, referred to himself as the Tathagata. And this word Dattada is a Pali word for the way it is, the suchness, as-isness. So the Buddha is no longer Prince Siddhartha, is no longer with a history, royal parentage, privileged background, no longer ascetic Gautama, the Superman ascetic of the time, with a history, a success and failure and all that, but the way it is, that which is now, that which is present now, the Tathagata. So this Dattada is Pali word for suchness, as-isness. So the strong sense of person, of one's personality, one's emotions, can be very real for us. But also we can observe that, can't we? I can observe what I like and don't like, and what I want and what I don't want, and what I'm afraid of, what I'm threatened by. There's an awareness of it. When I feel upset, there's an awareness of being upset. Now, that awareness then is not trying to get rid of it or blame it on anybody, but it's seeing the way it is, feeling upset, is like this. Confused, feeling confused, not knowing what to do, how to practice is like this. Feeling lonely and isolated is like this. I mean, whatever it is, whatever the mood or state of mind you're experiencing now is, it's non-judgmental, but it's receiving it. It's not saying how things should be, but the mood, the citta is like this. So notice that all this is happening, can be happening simultaneously. The breathing, the mood, the posture. It's not about one or the other, or one cancels out the other. And if you concentrate on one, then you don't notice the others. But in this receptive state, this expanded conscious reception of the moment, it receives everything. It's not discriminative, judging. You have to recognize this is your real refuge. This is what you can trust. You can't trust any ideas, views, the body, external things, other people, traditions, teachers, governments, gurus, priests, monks, nuns. But this is you can trust, this awareness. This is like saddha in Pali, faith. You begin to recognize it. It's not believing in Dhamma. It's not about believing what other people tell you about the Dhamma. It's realizing, recognizing, trusting in this simplicity, ultimate simplicity. So the point is recognizing, awakened consciousness, awakened, informed with wisdom, is like this. So it's always with you. It's never kind of something you don't. That comes and goes according to whether you recognize it or realize it. That's all. Even when you've gone mad, there's this consciousness, the purity of consciousness. You're totally crazy emotional state. The conditions have changed. So it's not that you've lost it, or you're condemned to madness forever because you're heedless and you're going to be punished for being heedless. This is the old dualistic scenario again, isn't it? So, remembering, recognizing, cultivating this awareness. First you need to recognize it, realize, recognize, it's this. Then the sound of silence, notice, is this resonating, vibratory energy. Kind of scintillating. Like a stream. Doesn't seem to have any beginning or ending to it. But it's certainly here and now. I don't create it. It's not a, refined state of consciousness that depends on silence and stillness. It's just recognizable, recognizing. So these are what I use as reminders of the posture, the breath, sound of silence. Because these are all not created by me, they're not created by what I want or desire. They're natural. They're recognizable, apparent here and now, timeless. Consciousness, then, when we do body contemplation, you're noticing, you're conscious of the posture. So that means that consciousness isn't in your head, is it? It's not about your brain. Because you're just aware, you're not, for example, right now I'm looking at all of you. You're not in my brain, but you're in consciousness. So the body is, aware of the posture of sitting is like this. Conscious awareness of the reality of this body as I'm experiencing at this moment here and now is like this. The breath, the mood, the sound of silence. Oh, it's listening to yourself thinking. Like, now for example, take this and create yourself as I am, and on it say to yourself, but listen to yourself thinking, and quite intentionally think, I am an unenlightened person who has to practice today in order to become enlightened in the future. And just keep thinking, observing yourself thinking that. I am an unenlightened person who's here to practice to become enlightened. Now that's true, isn't it? Most of you think you're unenlightened people that has to do something in order to become enlightened. Now, intentionally thinking this, I am, this pronoun and verb, I am unenlightened person trying to become enlightened in the future. That, now just, if you keep thinking that but observing it, the sense of of I am, believing this thought falls away. Because your relationship to it is knowing it as a condition you're creating, rather than the reality, your reality. You start seeing that maybe you operate your whole life from this assumption. I am this person, I'm not good enough, I've got to clean up my act, I've got to make myself better, I've got to perfect myself, I've got to get rid of my negative feelings, and I've got to change. These are, this is all about being a person. Personality is like this. And not that it's wrong, and not judging it in terms of right or wrong, but we're putting it in a context, of Buddho Tammo, of Buddha knowing the Dhamma. So that which is aware of, I am an unenlightened person here to practice to become enlightened in the future, the Buddha, the Buddho, is aware of this as a condition arising and ceasing. This thought, intentionally thinking this thought that you may believe in totally. You thoroughly believe that this is the truth. To tell you the truth, I am an unenlightened person, and I come here to Spirit Rock to practice in order to become enlightened. Hopefully, but I don't know. I've done so many stupid things in my life, I don't know if there's any hope for me. And it goes on like that. So the I am scenario is, it's a tirade. So you get on and on and on. But so instead of endlessly trying to sort that out and determine whether what kind of person you should or shouldn't be the Buddho knowing the Dhamma. So this is, I am an unenlightened person practicing now to become enlightened in the future. Buddha, Buddho, the awareness of this, seeing it as Dhamma rather than putting it always in the sense of Sakyaditi. Sakyaditi, personality, the ego. So it's not even judging it as this, I shouldn't think like this, I shouldn't see myself as an unenlightened person, I should see myself as an enlightened person. That's not it either. It's not about thinking about yourself as enlightened or unenlightened, but it's recognizing thinking and maybe assumptions unconscious assumptions you have of why you're here to practice meditation. Or you've had other teachers and other methods and different forms of Buddhism or therapy or other religions, and you've got all kinds of ideas about what should or shouldn't be, what's right and wrong, what you have to do to straighten yourself out, to get your act together, and not that any of it, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's like this. I am somebody who needs, and I need to do something in order to become better. This is, you create this. This is a human creation out of ignorance. And then we operate from this basic delusion. So now in teaching meditation, I go right to this is only the second day. But, why muck around when you get right to the business of, you've got to develop jhanas, and you've got to get this kind of samadhi, and you have to keep the sila, and you have to, there's all kinds of things you've got to do, and you've got to have the right profession, right livelihood, you've got to be vegetarian, you've got to, and on, all the ideals that we might hold to about what we should be or do. Not that they're wrong, but they're still coming out of, I am somebody, I am this person, I need to do this, I've got to get that, and I've got to get rid of these bad thoughts, these childish emotions, I've got to get rid of anger and greed. I am an unenlightened person. I'm not making any pretense. I'll tell you the truth. I'm unenlightened. Let's be straight. I'm not trying to tell you. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm an unenlightened person practicing 42 years to become enlightened in the future. That would be really miserable scenario, wouldn't it? 42 years in this robe, and I end up with this same stupid assumption that I started with. So, in this I am, notice that this is a statement of being. Fair enough, I am. There's a kind of announcement using language to announce the presence of being in individual consciousness moment. And that isn't, still it's not personal, is it? It's not about I am anything at all, it's I am, and then there's I am Ajahn Sumedho, then it separates me. I have a name, I have a history. But even in this, even the I am is an artificial creation, isn't it? It's language. So in this, what I'm pointing to is the awareness of that. The Buddho, aware of the knowing Dhamma, is conscious, awakened consciousness, aware of the conditions as they are. So when you create yourself, I am an unenlightened person practicing now to become enlightened in the future, you're intentionally, you're not assuming that coming from, you might assume that, but never consciously think that. You just operate from that assumption during this retreat. You'll end up with the same, you might get inspired is the best you can hope for. Inspiration, to kind of make you, on your personality kind of lift it up a bit and give you some energy as a person. But what I'm pointing to is not inspiration, but an encouragement for awakening and investigating. A lot of assumptions, attitudes, and that we just take for granted. We've never consciously recognized them or seen them other than operate from them. So our lives are spent, operating from I am an unenlightened person. And no matter how many retreats we can go on, we still, if we've never seen through that, then we, every retreat that's what we start with, and that's where we end up. Do you feel frustrated with meditation because after years you're still not enlightened? And this is, you can get more refined is the best, or more inspired, or maybe have a calmer, nicer personality. But it's not liberation. So after 42 years, my personality's not enlightened. And I realize it will never be enlightened because it is a condition. So you find teachers with different personalities, and you think, an enlightened person wouldn't do that or say that. My teacher is enlightened, and then you get to know them better, and then you see all kinds of personal things you don't particularly like that much. He or she couldn't be enlightened because they smoke cigarettes, or they eat meat, or I've heard them show anger. An enlightened person never get angry. So you've created an image of a kind of like a Buddha Rupa image, made out of marble, beautiful, but then when you get to see the human side, Buddha Rupas, you can swear, you can murder in front of them and they still remain calm, because marble doesn't have any feelings. But human beings, we have to live in this sensitive state. Human body, senses, heat and cold, pleasure, pain, it's all about sensitivity and relentless, inexorable sensitivity we have to live with through a lifetime. So it's not about making ourselves into a beautiful marble image. But anyway, this just to encourage this for the day, to investigate. Don't believe what I'm saying now either. This is for reflection, to encourage you, to challenge, get behind even the sense of yourself as in whatever way you conceive yourself. It's not that it's wrong or you shouldn't have any personality whatsoever, but that which knows the personality. So when I say my personality is not enlightened, but there's a knowing of personality now. I know what it is of Sakya Ditti. It's very clear. I know how it changes and moves and so forth. So, and it has good personal qualities and not so good personal qualities and so forth. Childish personal qualities, mature personal qualities. But these, my relationship to them is knowing no longer operating by binding myself to Sakya Ditti or personality as my way of experiencing life.
ब्रह्म विहारों की साधना करते हैं। सबसे पहले मैत्री ब्रह्म विहार, रोज की तरह पहले अपने प्रति, फिर प्रियजनों के प्रति, फिर हमारा आरक्षण करने वाले अदृश्य देवों के प्रति, और फिर सभी प्राणियों के प्रति, समस्त अनंत प्राणियों के प्रति मैत्री। अहं अवेरोमि अव्यापज्योमि अनिगोमि सुखी अत्तानं परिहरामि मम माता पितु आचार्या च ज्ञातिमित्ता च सर्वब्रह्मचारिणो च अवेराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनीगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। आरक्षा देवता, भूमट्ठा देवता, रुक्खट्ठा देवता, आकाशट्ठा देवता अवेराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनीगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। सर्वे सत्ता सर्वे पाना सर्वे भूता सर्वे पुंगला सर्वे अत्ता भाव पर्यापन्ना सब्बा इतियो सर्वे पुरुषा सर्वे अरिया सर्वे अनरिया सर्वे देवा सर्वे मनुष्या सर्वे विनिपातिका अवेराहोन्तु अव्यापज्याहोन्तु अनीगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। अब करुणा ब्रह्म विहार। हमारे अपने शहरों में, अपने देश में अत्यंत विकट परिस्थिति बनती जा रही है। बहुत आवश्यकता है हम सब की शुभकामना की, मंगल कामना की कि दुखी लोगों की संख्या न बढ़े, बीमारों की संख्या न बढ़े। सारे विश्व में जो महामारी है उसका असर कम हो, शीघ्र कुछ उपचार निकल पाए, कुछ वैक्सीन निकल पाए। क्योंकि ये अंतहीन परिस्थिति बनी रहेगी तब तक। चिंतन करते हैं इस बात का तो करुणा जागती है। समता बनाए रखेंगे तभी जागेगी, नहीं तो क्षोभ जाग सकता है, बेचैनी जाग सकती है। शुभकामना करते हैं कि सबके कष्ट दूर हो, रोग दूर हो, इस उपचार में जो भी बाधाएं हैं वो सब दूर हो, कोई बाधा ना आए, सभी निरोगी हो, स्वस्थ हो, दीर्घायु हो। अनंत प्राणी जो हमारे पूर्व में है, पश्चिम में है, उत्तर में है, दक्षिण में है, 10 दिशाओं में है, ये सभी अपने दुखों से मुक्त हों, रोग रूपी दुख और भी जो कठिनाइयाँ आ रही हैं उन सब दुखों से मुक्त हों, सभी कष्टों से मुक्त। सवेतियो विवज्जन्तु सुखो रोगो विनश्यतु माते भवतु अन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भव सुखी दीर्घायुको भव सुखी दीर्घायुको भव। कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन, आभार उन सब के प्रति जो इतनी कठिनाई में अपनी सुरक्षा की परवाह न करते हुए भी लोगों की सेवा शुश्रूषा में लगे हुए हैं, आवश्यक सेवाएं प्रदान कर रहे हैं। जो लोग घरों में बंद हैं उनके लिए सभी व्यवस्थाएं कर रहे हैं। उन सब के प्रति हृदय से आभार, शुभकामना कि वो सुरक्षित रहें, स्वस्थ रहें। उनकी स्वस्थ रहने के लिए जो भी आवश्यकताएं हैं वो प्रशासन पूरी करे शीघ्रातिशीघ्र। आए हम सब मिलके अपने पुण्य उन सब के साथ साझा करें। जो भी पुण्य मैंने आज से पहले किए हैं या आज किए हैं, उन सब में आप सभी अनंत प्राणी भागीदार हो। पुण्यस्य इदानि याना अन्यानि कथानि मे ते संच भागिनो हन्तु सत्तानन्तपमानका। अब मानस को बैलेंस करने के लिए विविधता ब्रह्म विहार, पॉजिटिविटी लाने के लिए जो लोग, सैकड़ों लोग हमारे देश में, हज़ारों लोग विश्व में रोग से मुक्त हुए हैं, ठीक हुए हैं, स्वास्थ्य लाभ कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए शुभकामना। उनकी प्रसन्नता में हम भी शामिल होते हैं। और जिन किसी के घर में और कई कारणों से प्रसन्नता है, वो सब परिस्थिति बनी रहे, सुख संपत्ति बनी रहे, ऐसी शुभकामना करते हैं। सम्पत्तितो मा विगच्छन्तु। उपेक्षा ब्रह्म विहार, हर परिस्थिति में मन को समत्व भाव में रखने के लिए बहुत आवश्यक। कई बार ऐसी परिस्थिति हो जाती है कि हम कुछ लोगों के प्रति मैत्री का भाव नहीं रख पाते, उनके प्रति उपेक्षा का भाव रखें, समता का भाव रखें। भगवान ने यही सिखाया है। मन में द्वेष ना आए, आक्रोश ना आए। सब प्राणी अपने कर्मों के मालिक हैं, कर्म ही उनकी योनि है, कर्म ही उनका बंधु है। जैसे कर्म करेंगे कल्याणकारी या पापकारी, उसका फल उन्हें मिलेगा ही, हमको भी मिलेगा, सबको मिलेगा। ऐसा भाव करके मन में द्वेष न जागे, समता बनी रहे, और परिस्थिति जो हमारे लिए विषम है उसको भी अपने ही कर्मों का फल जानते हुए किसी के प्रति दोषारोपण न करें। व्यवहारिक रूप से जो भी करना है वो करें, लेकिन चित्त के अंदर मन में द्वेष न जागे, समता बनी रहे। भगवान की वाणी को बार बार याद करें। कम्मस्य का कम्मदायादा कम्मयोनि कम्मबन्धु कम्मपटिशरणं यं कम्मं करिष्यन्ति कल्याणं वा पापकं वा तस्य दायादा भविष्यन्ति। मन विषम परिस्थितियों से कंपायमान न हो, इसी में उत्तम मंगल है। भगवान की वाणी भी हम याद रखें। पट्टस्य लोक धम्मे चित्तस्य न कंपति अशोकं विरजं खेमं एतन्मंगलमुत्तमम्। और सभी उत्तम मंगलों का सर्वश्रेष्ठ है प्रज्ञावान बनना। वही प्रज्ञा हमारे को उपेक्षा ब्रह्म विहार को उपेक्षा बोधिकांग बनाएगी। पूरी प्रयास हमारा रहे साधकों का, प्रज्ञा बनी रहे। कष्ट हो, परेशानी हो तो इन्वेस्टिगेट करें, जैसे लोग हमें प्रवचनों में समझा रहे हैं। कभी कभी ये भी इन्वेस्टिगेट कर लें कि कौन परेशान है, कौन दुखी है, कौन भय। तो जो अनात्म बोध की हम चर्चा करते हैं उसका वास्तविक उपयोग करने का अवसर मिलता है। हमारी दृष्टि सम्यक हो, हम सब ठीक से देखें, तभी हम पाप से मुक्त हो पाएंगे। सभी ऐसा करने में सक्षम हो ताकि शोक न हो, दुख न हो। ऐसी शुभकामनाएं करते हैं सब मिलके। सर्वे सत्ता सुखी होन्तु, सर्वे होन्तु सुखिनो, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कञ्चित् पापमागमत्, मा कञ्चित् शोकमागमत्, मा कञ्चित् दुःखमागमत्। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं, रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता,
सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते।
भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सुखी भवन्तु मे। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते। अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तं अभिवादेमि।
स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मं नमस्सामि। सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघं